Yeah.
Hey guys, we are, you know what, we're in our favorite spot, I would say, out of the entire house. And it's actually out of the house. It's in our backyard and we love it. For those of you who don't know, we live out in the country in Waynesville, Ohio. It's a small town, but it's about an hour north of Cincinnati, about an hour and a half south of Columbus. So
now all you stalkers out there, you guys know where we live.
You know where we live. Yeah, I've just put it out there, but it's a great place. I love it. I grew up in the country, and you kind of did, sort of, but not as much as I did. You were like,
I grew up in a small town.
Yeah, small town, but we're small town folk. Okay, well, for those of you who this is the very first time of tuning in and watching us, I'm Rachel.
I'm Rich.
And I guess we've kind of, I know, I feel like I'm like so far away. So we have kind of like,
your hair looks good, by the way.
Thank you. I'll tell you about it. We've nicknamed ourselves like this is the Rich and Rach Live show, or just Rich and Rach Live. But I literally just walked in the door.
You're shaking the table.
Oh, am I shaking the table? Sorry.
Yeah.
I literally just walked in the door. I was getting my hair done, so I got more highlights and take note, because this is the nicest my hair will look for the next 5 weeks.
Why is that?
Because I can't do my hair as good as Jen can do my hair. Jen is amazing. For anybody who lives in the Cincinnati area or Centerville area.
Cincinnati, Dayton.
Oh, look. Thanks for the love. Thank you. Yeah. If you're near Centerville, Cincinnati, whatever. JoJo's Salon, ask for Jen Warren. She's amazing. She's been doing my hair for years, and she's...
You're shaking the table again.
Amazing. I'm sorry. I will sit still.
Are you excited?
Well, I just walked in the door and it's like, hey, we're doing a show. So,
and we're outside for this is the first time.
Prepared.
So if you guys like the outside or you don't like the outside, let us know. Somebody comment. Let me know if you can you hear the birds and
is it annoying?
Squirrels and all that stuff. Is it really?
You guys like it? Thank you.
Is it bad or not bad?
I'm squinting
because we were really worried about the background noise.
Yeah.
But if the background noise isn't there, we may do this more often.
Right. So let us know. Please comment, because if so, we'll start doing these outside.
So you guys that are on right now, somebody send me a comment and say
says it's
the noise is too much or just right or can't even hear it.
Right. I love it.
Awesome.
Really. Great. Keisha says we can hear the birds, but it's a good noise to hear. Okay, good. Okay.
So what we're going to talk about today is from the thing, shoes, what kind. As you can see, all the different kind of shoes that we have in front of us. I'm going to bring that down right there.
Yay, thanks for the thumbs.
So there's all kinds of different shoes out there, and what kind do you wear for which type of activity. As you can see, we've got all kinds of different shoes. Here's Saucony, Nikes, Brooks, and
that's about all I wear.
I have
Oh wait, I gotta show you these because they're super comfy. They're Vans. Can you guys see these? They're Vans, V-A-N-S. They're amazing. So if you want like a cute little sneaker that's super comfy, and I'm not even wearing socks, they're great, especially for traveling, walking around in airports. Okay, sorry. I got the look.
Okay, but we got to do this.
Oh no! You're not still wearing my flip-flops, are you?
Flip-flops. Nike flip-flops. They're the bomb.
He had on my pink Under Armour flip-flops earlier today. I told him not to stretch them out. Okay.
But seriously though, I have high arches in my feet, so I wear shoes everywhere. I wear shoes in the house. I wear them outside. So I'm either wearing some type of shoe or I'm wearing some type of flip-flop. And the reason I go with these Nike flip-flops, and I think I have a pair of Under Armour, they actually have support in them. And I need that support because if I go barefoot too long, my feet start hurting. Mm-hmm. So what happens when your feet start hurting, then that creates all kinds of problems. You got to take care of your dogs, right? That's what I was calling my feet. Your feet are your dogs. So you may be having back problems or hip problems or knee problems or ankle problems, and it may not actually be knee or ankle or hip or back problems. It may be a shoe problem. So you got to find out what kind of shoe. Secondly, the right kind of shoe for the right kind of activity. So if you are running, you need to find a running shoe. Don't go find a basketball shoe. If you're playing softball or some type of athletic event, make sure you wear that kind of shoe versus something else. So I'm going to go through these shoes a little bit and show you kind of the differences. So can you guys
see them?
Can you guys see these two different kind of shoes? They're both made by Saucony, but they're totally different shoes. This one here, as you can see, the support, this is a stability shoe. This one, with just a little bit of support, this is a neutral shoe. And I'll find another one. This is a Brooks Ghost. Also, Brooks Ghost, not as much support in the center by the arch support. This is a neutral shoe. So if you are running, and the question gets asked a lot, what kind of shoe do I need? What's the best kind of shoe for running? Well, the first thing you need to do is find out, do I need a neutral shoe or do I need a stability shoe? Because that constant pounding over time will definitely play an effect on the ankles and the knees.
And I'll tell you a really good idea, do some research in your area, but there's a couple of running stores in our area where you can actually go, and the people who work in the store will either watch you run on a treadmill or watch you walk and see what kind of an instep that you have, and then they'll determine what will be the best shoe. And when I was running and training for my races, I was just buying just regular, like, Nikes, whatever kind of Nike I would find that I liked. But when I went to Runners Plus and they fitted me into a good running shoe, night and day difference.
So that's the first thing you need to do is find out, are you a neutral shoe person or are you a stability shoe person? And just because they're colorful or they're cool or they're the new thing out there, that's not the best shoe out there. Because you'll walk into a running store and you're like, oh, I like them, or I like those, or those are Nikes and I've always worn Nikes. Well, guess what? Those Nikes or those Brooks or those New Balance may not be the actual best shoe for you. So figure out, do you need a stability shoe or do you need a neutral shoe? There's also, like this one here, these Nikes, don't have very much support, but they do have cushioning, the Air Max, and up in the front of the shoe, compared to these, as you can see, in this area, it's real thin. So this is more of a cross training shoe. So I like this when we're doing like T25 or some things with lateral movement, because it gives me that support on the sides versus just running in a straight pattern.
And a side note there, because we do get asked a lot, what kind of shoes should you wear when you're doing a Beachbody workout program? And if you are doing a lot of lateral movement, side to side movement, you do not want to wear a running shoe because it doesn't have, like, where's my running shoes? Running shoes don't have that support on the side of the shoe like the cross trainers do. So that's why you do not want to wear running shoes when you're doing like Insanity or T25 or
the workouts that require the lateral movement, the left and right movement.
Cross trainers are the best
because you need that support. Running shoes are designed for one direction.
Straight.
Okay? I'll be honest, I am not a fan of all the free shoes. The ones that you can take it and basically bend into a pretzel. I'm not a fan of those. They're great for, say, game day or when you're going to go do a 5K and you need that speed, but to use it as an everyday shoe or running shoes, in my opinion, stay away from the free shoes. They don't offer enough support. You're going to set yourself up for failure.
New Balance. Crystal says New Balance makes a really good zero support shoe. Okay.
Yeah, and the running barefoot, you got spin sense running on the track.
Yeah.
The free shoes, I'm not a fan of them. I just don't like them. I think over time you're setting yourself up.
Well, and speaking of shin splints, I've suffered from shin splints ever since I played basketball in high school. And one of the things that we do when we run is wear compression socks, either compression socks or compression sleeves. And those really help the shin splints.
Yeah.
So that's something that
We're
you
gonna
may
do
try.
we're gonna do a video on those as well.
Uh-huh.
So for example, these are the Nikes, and these are the Nike Lunarlons. This is a running shoe. I had the Nike Lunarlon 4s. These are the 6s. I do not like to run in these. So just because you purchase one, if they come out with a new model, you have to try them out and make sure that they're right for you, because they just don't work for me. So in wrapping it up, here's what I say is go find, are you a neutral or a stability?
Yeah.
And then go try on all the different brands. Try on New Balance, try on Saucony, try on Nike, try on Brooks. Just because each of them have a stability running shoe, they all feel different.
And here's something else with running shoes also is you want to track your mileage that you put in the running shoes, because even though they still look brand, this is why we have so many shoes, or at least I have so many shoes, is because even though they still may look brand new, the what's the word I'm looking for?
The support.
Support will break down over time the more miles you put on your shoes. So like these, for example, these are literally my shoes I trained in and ran my Air Force Marathon in, and that was what, 3 years ago when I ran my full, but they still look brand new because I've taken good care of them. It's just I can't run in them because they don't have the support. So keep that in mind too when you have running shoes.
So take care of your dogs. Make sure you use the right shoes for the right activity, and you'll eliminate a lot of the issues.
Yes, it's worth the investment to get a good pair of shoes.
It's a resource or a tool that you have at your disposal to be able to actually increase your performance. And you don't have to buy the brand new ones. Buy last year's model. They're just the same.
Yep.
And save you a lot of money.
Well, hey, we appreciate you guys tuning in and watching us. Again, let us know if you like the outdoor setting. If so, we will continue to do this because we love being outdoors. Let us know, comment. Make sure you make sure that you are sharing, because again, we are just trying to...
Oh, there's the heart.
Oh, there's your heart that you love.
I love the heart.
Rich loves the hearts because they go bouncing across the screen.
Oh, and she said they like you. They like your hair down.
Thanks.
I like her hair down too.
Thanks.
I think she's pretty.
Oh, thank you.
I think she's pretty girl.
Watch my lips. Mess up my lipstick.
Oh,
all right. Well,
okay,
thanks,
guys.
Hey, have a great weekend. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you going to say that?
Yeah. Have a great, safe Memorial Day weekend. If it's warm in your area, make sure you drink. Here's your safety tip: drink water so you don't get hydrated. Wear sunscreen. Get you a ball cap or a big fluffy hat. I have a big fluffy hat actually for when I'm all out. Okay. And you don't have to get the first burn out away.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't ruin your skin.
Okay, guys. Be safe.
Bye.
Take care.